I still remember the sound of my alarm that morning. It wasn't just any morning, it was the day I had waited for, dreamed about, and secretly feared, my first day at work. I had laid out my clothes the night before: soft beige blouse, black trousers, and my lucky silver necklace. Still, I changed my outfit 3 times before finally deciding the first one was best. Typical me. As I stood in front of the mirror adjusting my hair for the 100th time, my stomach twisted with nervous energy. What if I mess up? What if they don't like me? What if I can't handle it? I shook the doubts away, grabbed my bag, and headed out the door. The train ride was quieter than usual. Or maybe it was just me too wrapped up in my thoughts. I went over everything I'd read about the company, every tip I'd found online about making a good first impression. I must have checked my phone 10 times just to make sure I had the address right. When I finally arrived at the building, it felt surreal. Tall glass windows reflected the morning sun, and the reception area smelled faintly of fresh coffee and new beginnings. "Hi, I'm Emily. It's my first day," I told the receptionist. She smiled kindly. "Welcome, Emily. Have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly." My palms were sweating. A few minutes later, a woman in her mid-30s with sharp heels and a kind face approached me. "Hi, I'm Dana. I'll be showing you around today." Her voice was calm, friendly. I instantly felt a bit more at ease. She gave me a tour, introducing me to names I struggled to remember and showing me everything, from the break room to the supply closet. When I met my team, I was pleasantly surprised. They were warm, casual, and quick to smile. "Don't worry," said Josh, the guy who sat next to me. "No one remembers their first week. It's all a blur. Just ask questions and don't be afraid to mess up." That helped more than he knew. I was assigned a desk, given my email access, and handed a small onboarding packet. The hours flew by. There were awkward moments like accidentally printing to the wrong floor's printer and not knowing how to refill the coffee machine, but nothing catastrophic. At noon, Dana invited me to join a few coworkers for lunch at a nearby cafe. I hesitated, worried I'd say something silly. But I went. We talked about weekend plans, favorite shows, and the office traditions. I laughed more than I thought I would on my first day. It felt good, normal. By 5 p.m., I was mentally exhausted but proud. I hadn't cried, spilled coffee, or broken anything. "That's a win in my book, Dot." As I packed up to leave, Josh gave me a thumbs up. Day 1 down. "You survived," I smiled. "Barely," he laughed. "You'll be running this place in a month." When I got home, I dropped onto the couch and let out the biggest sigh of relief. My feet hurt. My brain felt like mush. But inside, there was this quiet spark. I did it. I faced the unknown, walked into a world I'd never been part of, and came out stronger, Dot, and maybe tomorrow it'll be a little easier.